what is the Icha? You want this to be like this, or this to not be like this. Say for example, you want certain things to happen and you don't want certain things to happen. So those are your desires, right? And again, you have some certain things you don't want them to change. Certain things you want them to change. Certain things you don't want to lose them. You don't want them to, die. Certain things you want them to die, or you want to get rid of some of the things. You don't want them to be there. But the problem is, right? Aho vatamayana jati dhamma assama nacha vatano jati agacchayati nako panitang ichaya pattabang. Although you want them to be like this, although you want them to happen that way, it doesn't happen according to your like. Just because you want that to happen this way, it doesn't happen that way. So you are just creating a desire, a like, and you're suffering because you created the like. It happens with the jara, it happens with the marana, with everything. Soka parideva, you don't want certain types of sufferings or worries. But just because you don't want that kind of worry doesn't mean that you're not going to get that worry. So when you get that worry, you start suffering. So that is how you create it. So you create a like and a dislike in your mind. So that is why all these are linked, and all these can be explained by idampi yampi chang nalabati tampi dukkang. It doesn't happen the way you like, and that is what is causing the suffering. So the problem is inside, in you. So that is what they are saying. Because of the like, because of the desire, because of the trushna is what, and trushna is the reason. Again it links properly. There is no problem with that, right? So trushna must be the reason for the suffering. Here you go. Trushna was the reason. Why? That is when you attach, you created a like. If you didn't create a like or dislike, then you won't suffer. It doesn't matter to you what happens, right? So desire will not be fulfilled by jati, jara, marana, soka, parideva, dukkha, domanasa, upayasa. Anicca. So icca is there, but it is anicca. Anicca is, that is why anicca is the dukkha arya satya. Cause of arya dukkha is anicca. Not fulfilling. Desire of the six senses. You want to fulfill the six senses. Yampechan nalabati tampi dukkang. It doesn't happen. Moving on to Priya Jatika Sutra. There is a sutra called Priya Jatika Sutra. Priya. Priya is something that you like. Priya. So Priya Jatika Sutra. A man loses his son. He loved his son so much, and the son died. Now he goes to the cemetery and he's crying, where is my son? Come back, where is he? I want my son back. Now he's crying. He can't bear it. And now this is where the real Buddhism is. Now this finally this man goes to Tathagatan Vahanse, goes and meets Lord Buddha, and he asks, I lost my son. He was the treasure I had. I don't need anything else. This is the only thing I wanted. He was the only thing I wanted in my whole world. He was my world. And then Tathagatan Vahanse is saying, these things that you love most gives the most suffering. This I am pretty sure we talked about this before as well. I asked you to write down a list of the people who love most from top to bottom, say 1 to 10. You write number 1 as the most the person who you love most, up to 10, and then you keep that list aside, and you write down a list of the people who are most important for you, from 1 to 10. From the most important, go down to 10, and then you write another list down. The third list is list of the people who you will worry most or suffer most if they die. You write a third list. So the suffering, the most suffering on top, on the third list. So now if you take these 3 lists, they will match. So the most loved person will give you the most suffering. So that is something that normal people don't see. They don't see that, oh, loving is giving them a suffering. But that is what suffering is about. So the more you attach, the more you suffer. So that is what he's saying here.